Uh, Good morning. Hello. Welcome. Good morning. Happy Sunday. I My name is Alicia. Welcome to my Sunday Plan with Me session. This is going to be a 2-hour session of us working on some first half we'll be working on some journaling prompts and getting our minds right for planning our week. And then the second half, most of it will be quiet journaling time and we will have the chance to get into our planners and get everything situated. So I'm laughing because I just realized that I had my headsets on. I've had them on all morning. I've had them on all morning, but I have not listened to any music on or anything on these headsets. Sometimes I just have them on and I either forget that I was going to listen to music and then I just forget to actually turn it on. Or sometimes I don't know, I just put them on. So weird. But yeah, so I've had these on for like 2 hours, and then I turn on the camera and I'm like, oh, whoops, whoopsie. But yeah, sometimes they're just like comforting to have on my ears. I don't know if anyone else does like good kind of the protection of them. They're not really blocking out a whole lot of sound or anything, so it's not that. But yeah, they just feel nice on my ears. And I just leave them, and then I remember that I was supposed to listen to something. And I forgot. And these are very old. Like this is the little microphone, and then I think like probably 3 months ago, I was like talking with my hands, and then all of a sudden, I just noticed it was like dangling. So I just broke. But I refuse. I'm cheap. I will wait until I get a new pair. Anyway, none of that is important. I'm gonna put that over there. Hi, 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 you guys. I'm so happy that you all are here. And we are going to be talking about systems that weren't really designed for us, systems that fit you and not anyone else. I love this music. Okay. So yes, we were talking about systems that fit you and your brain and not anyone else's. So I cannot give you systems because I don't know you, I don't know your brain, but we can at least discuss why you have been following other people's systems and how you can start to think about how you think. So it's a little bit of self awareness, like me and my headphones. All right. So let me look in the chat here. Okay. We have Miss Ellen. Hello, Miss Ellen. I hope you're staying cool in Texas. I hope it's all right. Yes, it's been kind of just yucky here. So I'm sure whatever I'm experiencing is like 20 to possibly 25 degrees warmer where you are. So I hope you're okay. And I hope you had a good week. Yeah, and I'm just so happy to see you and I give you a hug. And happy Sunday to you. Yes, yes. All right, lady. So we are here. We're going to get started. I want to ask you, what's one thing you've been trying to make yourself do lately? Uh, I could think of a million things. So, yes, think of one thing that you've been trying to make yourself do that should be easy, but maybe you don't have the right systems in place. Maybe it's a habit you're trying to start or end. uh, or maybe it's something that a creative project that you've been putting off forever, but you don't have the right environment or support for that. So, yes, that is our question today, or one of our questions, one of many. What's one thing you've been trying to make yourself do lately? So, you can answer in the chat if you feel like sharing. You know, yes, if not, it's okay too. Oh my gosh. ah, okay, so Ellen says it's only 80 degrees so far at 8 a.m. All right, all right. Do you know what the temperature? Oh gosh, do I even want to ask? What is what is it supposed to be today? What is it going to be like around noon? I'm so scared. Uh, but then I just yes, I know you're staying cool. I know you're taking. I hope you're taking care of yourself and you're staying cool and you're staying hydrated. But yes, ooh, child, it's summertime. All right, so yes, think of something you've been trying to kind of force yourself to do lately. Force yourself. You're a round peg and you're trying to put yourself in a square hole, or vice versa. What is that thing? Um, while you're thinking of that, all right, so I just want to let you know the order of events today. We are going to be gathering our gear, and I already see that there's something I need. And then we're going to breathe. We're going to do a brain dump. We'll do some journaling prompts, and we will do then another brain dump. Really get it all out, okay? And then we'll take a break, and then I will leave you to it while I do some quiet journaling time. I will be here working on my bullet journal, so I hope you can join me for that as well. All right, so let's get going here. Okay, so I see we need to first we're gonna gather our gear. All right. I am running low on pens. So for some reason, I wherever I'm writing, I gather all my pens and I move it to that spot. Like I can't just take one. I have to take all of them. And then so I see that all my pens are about 20 feet away. So I'm going to go grab them. So, yes, have your journal, have your pens, have your highlighters if you're using those, permanent markers, correction tape. I say all this. This is stuff that I use, okay? But yes, if you only want to use a journal and a pen, that is okay. All right. But yes, so I have correction tape, I have a ruler, I have a pencil, I have a calendar stamp, and it is set to the correct month and ink for that. And then my survival gear, I have some instant coffee because my coffee maker broke, and water and tissues for my allergies. All right. So bear with me one moment. I'm going to grab some pens before I forget. All right, and you gather your gear, and I need some music. Ellen, no. All right, 90s, but then, yeah, and then so it gets hot, 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 and then the rain. All fun. Oh, all right, well, I hope you stay cool today. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, we're gonna see. All right, I have two of the four remaining pens that I have before Amazon days, and I can order more pens. All right. So yes, I hope you have all of your gear now. All right, we're gonna take a couple of moments here and just kind of we want to be grounded in our bodies and in the space that we're in and just feel fully present in our journaling space. All right. So, what I would like to do is help us leave last week behind. All right. And we're just going to do a very quick breathing exercise. So, go ahead and close your eyes. Hmm. Okay. And now we're going to breathe. We're going to take in 3 deep breaths. All right. So, in through your nose and hold it at the top. Feel your lungs expanding with air and let it out through your mouth. And with each breath, I want you to feel your shoulders start to lower and your body start to relax and feel more grounded and more attached to your chair, maybe, if that makes sense. All right. In one more time through your nose. and out through your mouth. And once again, in through your nose and out through your mouth. All right. Do a little shaky shake. All right. Get it all out. Okay, y'all. All right, friends. And now I'm going to turn the music back on. It might be different music though. And we're going to do a 5 minute brain dump. All right, it is, wow. All right, it's already 10 minutes, 11 minutes after the hour. So I will give us until 16 minutes after the hour. Hey, Budgeting Mama is here. Hello. Hi, welcome. Happy Sunday to you. Yes, I hope you are, just staying cool. Got your hydration. You're ready. All right, so we're going to do a 5 minute. I give you a hug. All right, we're going to do a 5 minute brain dump. I will turn on some more music. The music I had before was just not working for me. All right, come on, maybe. All right. Okay. So we'll go until, let's make it 17 after the hour. Okay, get your pens, and I want you to write down everything that you want to do this week. Your mental list. Start to get it down. Um, yesterday, yesterday I watched a movie, an older movie with Sarah Jessica Parker. I don't know if you've seen it. It's called I Don't Know How She Does It, and she basically it's about a working mom. She's very busy. She's got two kids. She's running around, and she talks about this mental list that she has in her head every night before she goes to sleep. She kind of ruminates and goes through it. So if you have that, this is what we want to get down on paper. Okay, I am going to extend this one more minute. Let's make it until 18 minutes after the hour for our brain dumping time. Okay, okay, guys. Thank you for being here with me and bearing with me. That's all I can say. But all right, I will go ahead and say that our brain dumping time has concluded. However, this is your time and your space. So yes, if you are still on a good train of thought, follow that train. Okay, don't want to stop that. All right, but I will move on here. Yeah, my nose. Yeah. All right, I want to give you our quote of the week, which is I don't know where I'm going from here, but I promise it won't be boring. I actually love this quote. It is David Bowie. I did have another quote that it was going to be too much to write in my journal. But I will also share this one in the chat with you as an unofficial quote as well, if you have more space in your journal and you want to copy it. All right, so it is all right. If a man does not keep pace with his companions, perhaps it is because he hears a different drummer. Let him step to the music he hears, however measured or far away. So now you have two quotes of the week to choose from if you would like to write either or both down. All right, but yes, so that is kind of keeping with our theme this week of just doing things your way and also making systems and methods and workarounds that work for your brain. So that's, of course, what my channel's always about. But I try to really hone in on that. But all right, y'all. I'm gonna give you a minute, and I see we've got Nursing Geek Games. Hello, hello. Good morning. It is good to see you. I hope you are doing well and happy Sunday to you. We have made we've made it through the week. Love it. Yes, we got the crew here. We're getting everybody together. We are gonna get through our journaling time and hopefully feel good about the coming week. That is what we want. All right, y'all. So that is our quote of the week. David Bowie, love him. All right, now, yes, I do. There are a couple songs of his that I do enjoy. All right, I want to give you a moment. Let's actually make it official. I'm going to give you 1 minute to have you think about what you want. Okay, I'm gonna give you. Actually, let's make it 2 minutes. What? It's crazy. All right, 2 whole minutes of thinking about what you want. What do you want for your life? What do you want for breakfast? What do you what salad toppings do you want for lunch? No, 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 no. What do you, what is calling to you in your soul? Like, what do you want for your life? Okay. So I will give you 2 minutes to think of that. And if you think of something good that you really want to put down in your journal, go ahead. All right. That's what it's there for. Can I share my timer? Maybe we're going to go until 24 minutes after the hour. Just ponder. Oh my gosh, it's working. For a second. All right. So now that was our 2 minutes to think about what we want in our lives. You know, I always like to give us that time to, yeah, just kind of ponder that. May not have the exact answer and may not be able to concisely, say what you want, but that's okay. It's just a matter of actually giving yourself time to do that because I don't feel that I know in my past I have not done that and I still struggle with it. So there you go. Continue to kind of keep that in your mind as you go through these prompts today, okay? And as you do your planning, that is the boop. Yes. What do you want? Okay. That is very important. That is our North Star as we are going through our journaling time today, always. All right. So, this journaling time today, we are talking about systems that fit your brain, no one else's brain. Your brain is special and beautiful and different than everyone else's. All right. So we have to think about I don't have the answer because I don't know your brain, but yes, we have to at least start to think about how your brain is different and how you are most productive and how you will accomplish what you want. Okay. So I am going to give us our first journaling prompt and hopefully my timer will work and it will be magical. All right, so our first journaling prompt is What system or routine have I tried to force myself into, even though it never really fit me? Hmm. Yes. What are things that may work for other people, may be very popular, and it works for a lot of other people, maybe 99% of people it works for and doesn't really fit you. So I want you to think about that, and we will try to avoid kind of, what do I want to say, we will try to avoid holding on to it so tightly. That's what we want to say. So all right, I'm going to give us 5 minutes to think about that. Hmm. Okay, we have a little less than a minute left for this journaling prompt. Okay, that was our 5 minutes. All right. Okay, so yes, I hope we're starting to think about what ain't working. What is not working for us, even though it seems to work for everyone else. That is that is not always the best feeling, I know. But we have to think about that and then think about how we can do something differently and you know do what works best for you. All right. So our next journaling prompt is, when am I naturally at my best? So is it early morning, late night, around people, alone, structure? Do you prefer, yeah, do you prefer a lot of structure, or do you like it just improvise? You just do whatever. Yes. I think I know what I like. I'll tell you what. So we are going to think about this for 5 minutes. Um, And yes, what did I want to say? If you get, if you finish a journaling prompt early, that's what I meant to say, then feel free to keep writing on that prompt or move to a previous prompt that maybe you hadn't had a chance to finish. This is your time to be loose, okay? So 5 minutes for that. We'll go until 38 after the hour. Okay, we have about 30 seconds. Yes, you know when you are naturally at your best. Yeah, go ahead and write that down. Okay, that was our time. Ah, I'm always in the middle of a really long word, and I'm trying to remember how to spell that word when the time ends. Anyway, all right. I see that Nursing Geek Games left a very good comment here. Let's see which. All right. Yeah. Yes, I'm right there with you. So this is a fun one. I tend to rebel against structure, but I also seem to need that structure to rebel against. Yes, it's like, yo, structure is awesome. And then it's like, then you have the structure. And it's like, oh, why do I have to do this? Why do I have to get up every morning and do X, Y, Z? Yes, because there's like this part of you that's like, I just want to be loosey goosey and just do whatever all day long, and I would be okay with that, and that's cool. And I don't need structure. Oh, that just yes, that touched a part of my soul. I was like, I know exactly what you're saying. All right, y'all. Okay, so our next journey, and it's like it's so it's just such a weird dichotomy that we have that, or a lot of people have that. It's like, okay, structure is awesome. We know we function best with structure, and then but it just like on a Tuesday morning, I just want to eat donuts and sit and watch bad television. Like, what's wrong with that? So yeah. Oh, girl. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. All right, y'all. So our next journal prompt is, what part of my life feels harder because I'm doing it the way I should instead of the way that works? So, yes, and maybe you have like an actual person in your life who tells you, hey, why don't you do it this way? And you're like, no, 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 but this way is the way that functions best for my brain. Maybe it's more fun to do it your way. Or maybe it's faster, maybe it's slower, but it's something that works for you. But the world, society, or maybe your inner voice is telling you, no, don't do it that way. What is that thing? What is that thing? We are going to think about that. All right, I'll give you 5 minutes. Yes. Okay. Oh, we have, I'm like looking at the timer. We have 10 seconds. Uh, okay. That was our 5 minutes for that. So, yeah, you know, I know there are things and methods to what I do that sometimes don't feel as though they're the way things should be. And vice versa. Sometimes I do things the way they should be, and it doesn't turn out so great because I'm trying to do things someone else's way, and that's not good. There you go. All right. Yes. Red against the audacity is here. Yes. Wait, let me turn this off. Welcome. I'm so happy you're here. You are never late. You are right on time. It is good to see you. Happy Sunday. Yes. So we are on, I believe, the correct question. Journaling prompt 3 right now. So this is, we were thinking about things that make things that are hard because we are trying to do them someone else's way. So we should not do that, or try not to do that. Sometimes you have to. All right, friend. Miss Ellen, hello, hello. All right, we are moving along here, y'all. We are thinking about doing things our own way versus doing things someone else's way, or the way that we internally think we should do them. Very important. All right. Our next journaling prompt is, what is something I already do consistently without forcing myself? It's just something that I do. For some people, that's, something simple like brushing your teeth, or some having hair day on Sunday. Or, they're, ooh, music. You just decided to do some different things. All right. Um, I guarantee you there is something in your life that you just do. You just do it. No one has to tell you to do it. You don't have to force yourself to do it. So what is that feeling? All right, there, the music is back. All right, I'm gonna give us 5 minutes to think about that. Boop. All right. Okay, we have about 1 minute left for this journaling prompt. Oh, y'all talking about the heat? That makes me hot. Ooh, it's hot. All right. Yes. Woo. So yes, y'all were talking about the heat in Texas and in other, but just everywhere. Not everywhere, but woo, child. But no, it is. I don't even know what that must feel like, y'all. All right, so 100 plus last week, Ellen. Oh my child, yes. Okay, so I'm just like I will not complain. I will not complain here. No, all right. And then I see yes. Good morning, rage against the audacity. Oh, day. All right. And then okay, that is bad enough. Absolutely, like 90s. It doesn't seem so bad when, man. All right. So yes, we're gonna keep ourselves cool and just get some. It's like, what do I even say? What do I even say when it's like over 100? But yes, just I hope you're staying safe and cool and comfy right now. So y'all, we have this journaling prompt here. We will give ourselves 5 minutes for this. So now our next journaling prompt is if I designed next week around my actual habits instead of my ideal habits, what would change? Ah, probably so many things about my week would change. That's a dangerous question, but we gotta ask ourselves anyway. So, all right, that is our next journaling prompt. And wait, I'm gonna turn this music down. Wait, and I will give us 5 minutes. I'm just having my own little issues over here. I'm sorry. So 5 minutes for this prompt. Wait, who said what? What is happening? Yes. Okay. Okay, Ellen. All right. Okay. Okay. So it's cooling down a little bit, and then hopefully some rain will break the heat. Maybe a little bit. We'll see. But yeah. Pooch. It just feels like. Oh man. All right. So we're gonna give ourselves 5 minutes to work on this prompt and thinking forward for next week how we want to start to be a little bit more, do I want to say authentic? Yes, authentic with our time. All right. There we go. We're doing it. Ah, stretch your hands. Coffee's kicking in. Okay, we have just under a minute left for this prompt, and then, if I remember correctly, we will. Uh, let's see, what are we doing after this? Yes, taking a break after this. Okay, there we are. Yes, a very good job. I hope this is giving you a little bit more clarity around what you know works best for you versus what the popular advice is, or what maybe what you've always been telling yourself in your head. So those were our journaling prompts. Feel free, if you need to revisit a prompt later. um, I know sometimes 5 minutes can feel like it just goes by so quickly, or it may be way too much time. So it's a good kind of medium amount of time, but I know it's not always the best time for each prompt. You know what I'm saying? So now we are going to take a little 5 minute break, and I want you to use this time to, reflect on what you wrote and stretch your legs. And if you have your coffee, water, juice trifecta, I only have two things. I only have two. I have coffee and water. So if you need your beverages, go ahead and get those. And get your, maybe do a little dance, do a little something, get your blood flowing, and then come back in 5 minutes. All right. Okay. I am going to do the same. I will rush off and take care of some physical needs, I guess. Just come back. Wait. Yes. All right. Wait. What is nursing? So if you did that, your so for the last, just doing the habits that work best for you versus what society is telling you to do. Oh, Minecraft. Yes, Nursing Geek. If you are into Minecraft, I enjoyed it, and I had never played Minecraft. I don't know really anything about Minecraft. I was like, this is really cool to watch, just because it's like it's your own world that you're building. I was like, this is awesome. So yes, if you're into Minecraft, or if you're not, and you just want to watch someone kind of construct this world, definitely check out Nursing Geek's channel. But yes, so Minecraft house will come along great. And when I day when I actually live in mine implode. Well, we don't want that. I don't know. I'm scared. No. But no, I enjoy, the concept of, like, yes, this is my universe, and I control what happens in it. That's pretty awesome. I don't know if that's exactly how Minecraft works. Yes. No, 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 no. No. No, I enjoy. I was like, oh, it's kind of, it's almost like watching an aquarium. If that makes sense. Even though the fish don't really do anything, but it's kind of like that. If that makes sense. Yeah, it's like, oh, it's like a whole little world, and it's like contained. I'm probably not describing it the best way, but that's how I felt when I watched it. It's like, yes, these, and they're living things in it, and I will just shut up now. All right, but yes, I enjoyed it. All right, so, uh, all right, I will give you 5 minutes. On that note, I'll give you to do your thing for 5 minutes, and we will be back. And we will have some quiet journaling time. All right, 5 minutes. There we go. Okay, I got my journal. All right. Hi. I hope that your 5 minutes was fruitful. Were fruitful. I can. Yes. So, what was I saying? All right. So I saw that we were nursing geek games. Yes, and I were discussing Minecraft, which I've seen different channels with people playing Minecraft, and yes, it's always a very kind of calming feeling to watch people play Minecraft. So even though it's it's like sports, I don't I don't always know what's going on, but it gives you a good vibe when you watch it. And yeah, so I kind of equated it to almost like watching fish in an aquarium. And there's Dave, she says yes. That's it's like you have this world that's contained, and you have your control over it. You can put your hand in it and make it what you want it to be, to some extent. So yeah, all right, yeah. I would. That's how I observed it. So I'm glad that that is actually how it is. And I think I think that's wonderful. I think it's it must feel very kind of satisfying to see all these little like people running around in this world that you've created. It's kind of cool. All right, y'all, we're back from our 5 minute break. And now we are going to take our another break. God, I forgot about that. All right, so now we're back from our break. We are going to take our journals. I'm trying to get you back into journaling mode. All right, so I want you to get your pens out. And so I got to turn this off. I don't want y'all seeing what I'm doing. And I'm going to give us another 5 minutes to to think about what you wrote before the break, all right, and then think about how you want to incorporate things into your coming week. Okay, so we talked about your habits, we talked about um, making your life the way that you want it to be versus how someone else, which is what the channel's all about, you know. Um, so we want to think about how your brain works. For 5 minutes. Okay, y'all can't see. All right. Okay, we have about a minute left in our journaling time. Okay, all right. All right. So that was our 5 minutes of journaling time for our brain dumping. I just want to first want to thank you all for being here today, and thank you for just your presence, for sharing your comments, and just sharing your insights with me. I really appreciate it. So, okay, we will move on now. We will have now. I'm sorry, I got the giggles today, and I've been drinking this coffee. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is highlight or underline anything you wrote that jumps out at you. Okay, if you have highlighters, that's awesome. If you don't, also awesome. What you're gonna do is we want to call attention to anything in our journal that maybe you had an insight, maybe you had an aha moment, and you want to remember that. So go ahead and highlight it, circle it, whatever is going to call attention to that when you look back in your journal when we go to plan our week. Okay, so I will give you 3 minutes for this. Where is my timer? What happened to it? There it is. Oh, all right. Okay, so 3 minutes. Take this time to look at all the scribbles that you wrote, or maybe yours is neater than mine. I don't know. Mine's scribbly. And go ahead and underline or highlight anything that is calling your attention. Yes. Okay, 5 minutes or 5 seconds. Okay, wait. All right. No, no. Let's not have that anymore. Okay, and then let's turn that off. All right. Okay. So that was our 3 minutes. Uh, um, yes. All right. So that was our 3 minutes of highlighting and underlining things that are jumping out at you. And now we will have, I will be serious and I will have gravitas as I tell you that we will have our quiet journaling time now. All right, let me turn the page so y'all don't see what I'm doing. And now I can turn this camera on. Yes, sometimes I have to talk myself through things. And I am going to be working on a weekly spread in my bullet journal and getting myself prepared for the coming week. And I hope you continue to join me as I do, as you will do the same. And I will give us until, um, actually, we still have a good amount of time left. Okay. I will give us until maybe 5 minutes until noon Eastern time. So that'll be 11:55 Eastern. Um, yes, 55 minutes after. Yeah. All right, and yes, I have a post-it note here because I have a. I last week I had a bonus journaling question that I forgot to answer myself, and I want to remind myself to actually go back and do that. And I have another bonus at the end of this one. So if you stick around, then you will see that. Okay. Good luck to you. I'm going to work on my weekly spread. Yes, there we go. Is this camera so close? I don't know. Okay. Good luck to you. Think of all the things that you scribbled down and put them in here. Okay, everyone, we have approximately 2 more minutes left of our quiet journaling time. I've tried to stay so quiet, like a mouse. All right, that is our quiet journaling time. Okay, yes. How are we feeling? Do you feel ready for the coming week? Do you feel as though things are starting to piece themselves together a little bit, at least? I hope so. You know, yeah. It's, when you have so many things kind of flying around, it just helps to first get them down on paper and then try to kind of organize them from there. So, yeah, I was thinking about some of the things that I wrote, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna try things this way. So, yeah, so this is my little weekly spread. I'm gonna make first. I'm gonna turn some things off here. Beep, beep. Oh, and I wanted to say hello to Internet Fox. I don't know if you're still here or not. Yes. Okay, I saw you popped in and said hello for a minute, and I appreciate that. Oh, wait. Oh, wrong one. Sorry. Internet Fox. So, yes, it's good to see you. And I appreciate that. Yeah, it's good to, just pop in, say hi to everyone. So I say hi to you. Thank you. And yes, so we will be here for another couple of moments. If not, you could, yes, Miss Ellen pointed out, yes, we do have the replay. So never feel, that if you come in a little bit after the time, it's all good because we're recording all of this. So yes, we want to see you, of course, and say hello. But yeah, if you need the journaling prompts, if you want to get into that, that's what that's there for. We want to, always have that there for you. And yes, and good point, Ellen, as well. Sometimes you just need an extra few moments for the journaling prompt. So, maybe something happened and there was something that was distracting, or maybe you just need a few extra minutes to really think about what you want to write down. So no, no harm, no foul. That's what it's there for. So yeah, yeah, I yes. Thank you for pointing that out too, Ellen. I appreciate you because yes, sometimes I forget as well. So yes, all right, y'all. So I'm gonna. I just appreciate that we had that time together to be able to get our journals and get ourselves ready. Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. So good. All right, nursing geek. We feel a little better now. Stuff's starting to make a little bit more sense. Maybe I don't know. Um, yes, yes, Lieutenant. Put that exactly. If you Sunday may not be your day. You may be here. Out of just to say hi live, or to say hi to everyone, or just to kind of get started. I know this is a lot. Sometimes it's just a lot of information and stuff going on. So yeah, feel free to revisit, maybe take it in chunks as you go through the week. So hey, Lieutenant, I'm just gonna keep saluting you. All right. Yes, thank you. Yes, very good idea, Lieutenant. Love it. All right, y'all. So yes, this is our time. We did it. Here, I will show you. If here, I'll make myself get rid of my face for a second. So this is my weekly spread. Um, I will read you my intention of the week. I'm trying to make them shorter. I had been writing these long paragraphs for a minute, and now I'm trying to not do that. So intention of the week is I intend to remember what works best for me, even if it doesn't look as though it's working. I will be intentional about choosing the best methods for me. So yeah, I know there have been times when, especially when you live with someone else, and they're like, "What are you doing? Why are you doing it this way?" And it's like, but that's how I work. That's my, that's how it makes sense to me. So yes, I caution you to catch yourself when you are doing something that works better for you, and maybe there are outside voices telling you not to do it that way. Gotta block them like Wonder Woman. All right, so and this is my habit tracker. I did not exercise at all last week, for various reasons. I think I had a pet sit. It doesn't matter, but anyway, I just was like, I want to sleep in, so I didn't. So I want to. I'm actually going to highlight that because I want to actually go on my, not today, but I do want to go on my walks in the morning. Okay, so that is kind of my focus. And then noon, or I wrote 500 words, and then I just put, like, tentatively I want to do it around noon. Read 30 minutes, write my journal, take my vitamins so I don't die. And then these are kind of my goal oriented things for the week. Um, 2 hours on job applications. So I'm trying to get away from like doing a specific number of applications. So I'm like, because then it's just like I'll just apply to any old job that's out there that I'm qualified for, whether it's a good job or not. It'll just be some crap that doesn't pay well. But it's like I'm qualified, so let me apply. So instead, I will do timed amount of job applications, like just as many good jobs as I can do within that time period. And then I will write for 2 hours tentatively in the morning. And then, yeah, just like these are the coming 2 weeks. These are my goals to have 10 hours of solid, uninterrupted writing time. I'm using Cave Day. Are you guys familiar with this? Um, I have only, so it's kind of like Focus Mate. If you have used that, it's kind of what we do here and what I do on Wednesdays with my admin night, which is basically body doubling virtually with other people. So it's just more structured than mine is, and there are a lot more people as well. So yeah, and you can, it's Zoom, so you can see everyone's faces if you want. So that's a little, I don't know how to feel about that sometimes. So yeah, if you are, I'm on a free trial with them right now. I'm just gonna check it out. But yeah, that is what it's called, Cave Day. So I'm gonna do some caves this week, and then here's our quote of the week. I don't know where I'm going from here, but I promise it won't be boring. Yes. And that's what I love about us, I think, collectively, is that it's like, we know it's going to be interesting always. So, and I love that. So yes, and I want you to think of it that way. Like, it may not always be completely laid out for you, but it's not going to be boring. All right. The rest of today, no laptop or phone. Because job, I just had a really good job interview on Friday, or I thought it was good. It was good for me. And yeah, like the interviewer and I were vibing, and so now I'm like compulsively checking my email. And today's Sunday, like nobody's emailing me on Sunday. But I'm like, yeah, she's going to give me this job today. So I need to step away from my laptop. And yes, then these are my appointments for the week. And then these will be my to dos. I couldn't think of anything yet, but I will come back to that. And that's it. That is my weekly spread. I'm trying to line it up. There we go. Uh, so yes. So yeah, cave day is pretty cool. It's yeah, so just think of when you come to my admin nights on Wednesdays. Let me get my uh bam. I don't know why that tickled me so much. So when you think of my admin nights, cave day is similar to that, only it is paid. You have to pay for it, and I am on a free trial. Shh, I don't know what's gonna happen after the free trial. But yeah, it is Zoom, and basically you're just in a Zoom chat with people, and then they have breakout rooms, and so you're supposed to like state your intention of what you're going to do, and then you come back to the group, and then you just work on your thing for the amount of time. And there's a facilitator and stuff, so it's cool. It's cool. So I'm going to try that and see how it goes, and I'll report back to you. I did one session; it was all right. It was good, um, because yeah, it's just cool to always collectively work together and see other people doing their thing. So I like that. Yes, all right, but yes, see you Wednesday. I'm saying a lot. See you Wednesday. We're gonna have our admin night, which is free, and we will work on our stuff collectively together. I do 25-minute Pomodoro sessions, kind of, and yeah. So it is body doubling, and you can journal as well if you want, but there won't be any prompts. Don't be coming for that. But yeah, so that is our time to do that for free. That is 7 p.m. Eastern Time to 8:30 Eastern Time. I do have an announcement to make about that, though. With my job search, I just want to point out, like, it may not always be this time and day forever, okay? Because I've been applying to a lot of jobs that are on the West Coast, and they want me to work later in the evening, and so it may not. And then I maybe on a different day and time in the future, but I don't know yet. I'm just letting you know. All right, and then Sunday is. I hope to see you again on Sunday. We will plan some more. We will journal some more, and it'll be just like this only next week. All right. But yes. Okay. So y'all, it does sound so lovely, and I'm happy to see you all. All right, this is our last journaling prompt. This is our bonus. Okay, so we will not. I've already spoken a lot, so I'm going to end our journaling time here today. But please take a screenshot of this if you would like to work on it later. And okay, I spelled that right. All right, so our bonus prompt is, what if the problem isn't that I'm bad at following systems in general, but what if I've been following the wrong systems? Okay, so that is something to think about. You have to find what works for you, and don't just say like, oh, well, I read this book and everyone else is following it and it's working well for them, and so there must be something wrong with me. No, that is not what's happening. So all right. Okay, bye. All right, I've said a lot. I love you guys. I thank you for your support. You are doing an excellent job. If no one has told you that recently, I know that you are trying, you are planning, you are getting your things accomplished, maybe not in the order or the way or the in the time frame that you hope to do those things, but that's okay. The point is you are still there, cranking it out. All right. So yes, okay. Happy Sunday. And I thank you. And I'm going to give you the upside down wave. All right. Upside down wave. Goodbye. Have a good week. Thank you all so much. All right. Ah, we had Nursing Kitty. We had Ellen. We had the Lieutenant. Rich. We had Internet Fox. It's around here doing their thing somewhere. Maybe here, maybe not. I'm not sure. Ah, all right. I know we got Budget Mama. Budget Mama. Yeah. Oh, we're just gonna say hi to her. Okay, y'all. I just don't want to leave. Can you tell? All right. Okay. All right. Thank you all. Have a wonderful week.